What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Coastline Vans getting some work done on the van. What's up, everybody? So we are here at Coastline Vans and we're with the man himself, DJ. I'm gonna let him introduce himself right now. So who are you?
My name's DJ. I'm the owner and operator of Coastline Vans. Got a beautiful day in California here. I'm gonna get some good upgrades for Zeke here.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us a little about yourself. How long have you been doing Coastline for?
So Coastline's fairly new. We started at the beginning of the year. We're a sister partner with Vanland, so kind of branched off from Vanland, and me and my wife started Coastline Vans to kind of launch our layout, our Cozy Road layout, and basically to keep on doing custom builds under new management, but same location, same team. And we've been doing this for about 5 years now, and so we have a very good understanding of these vans and all the parts that have to be fitted into them. And so today we're going to be doing a little suspension and a fuel tank, and we'll show you here in a bit.
Super excited for that one. So you do builds, but you also, people can come to you if they want, like what I'm doing today, like we're doing the rally struts and we're doing an upgraded fuel tank. So people can come here for like servicing, like aftermarket parts and stuff. It's just not builds.
Yes, we do kind of everything Sprinter vans. So if your S-bar needs a service, we do that. There's a lot of Revels out there that need retrofitting with power systems and water systems. So we see a lot of Pleasure Waves and Revels and all those mass-produced Sprinters, and we kind of make them a little bit better quality and doing a bunch of upgrades. So we're doing retrofitting, upgrades, and kind of like pulling ideas out of people's heads and making it happen.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's get after it.
Awesome.
So these here are the Falcon VanCompass 3.3 Inverted Rally Struts. Possibly the best front suspension upgrade that you can make to your Sprinter van. What makes these shocks stand out from the best is the front suspension of the Sprinter vans has kind of been ignored or put on the back burner for quite some time. So when these came to the market, it was a huge improvement. You can only do so much to these Sprinter vans because they use a front leaf spring design, and there hasn't been any upgrades to change out that front leaf. So the best thing you can do is increase the dampening performance. And VanCompass and Falcon have came together and done that. So the Rally Strut, it's an inverted shock design. So the piston and shock body are flipped, inverted as opposed to the factory Sprinter shock. It offers much more clamping force, so you don't have to worry about your alignment changing when you're really beating the van up. And just the overall load bearing area is much bigger, so increases the longevity of the shock fluid, all of the seals, and thus. All I can really say is you got to get in a van and drive one to feel the difference and experience what it can do for you. So we're going to get started here and rip out the old shocks and get these bad boys installed.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, about 2 hours later, and they got the struts in. So that's the new one right there. So we already had the 4.3 with the 3-way adjustable, and now we have the new and improved strut, which is just way better, and it's also adjustable. So looking good there. Now we're starting on dropping the fuel tank. That big boy right there. And there it is, 47-gallon S&B tank. It's like 7 feet tall. But what's great is the stock fuel pump, all that stuff just gets transferred over. It uses factory straps with one additional strap in the rear. So they just gotta drop the tank, transfer the fuel, transfer the pump, slap it up, reflash the computer, and that's it. If you're wondering where the van is, it's on its test drive. So there's the old fuel tank, and Sam's out giving it a test drive. But yeah, it is 2:30, so 5 hours, just under 6 maybe. Rally struts, new fuel tank. So yeah, you get to see how small these tanks are. So 24.5 gallons, I want to say. And we went to 47, so pretty pumped on that. Here he is, straight back from the test drive. All right, that's it. We're out of here, successful test drive. Everything's squared away. We're headed home, so let's get on the road and we'll close out this video. All right, been on the road now for about an hour, and first impressions with how the van feels with these new inverted rally struts is wow. I can't even describe it, just the way the van feels, the responsiveness, and the steering wheel just feels just so solid. Obviously, I need to fill up my fuel now because I went there with almost no gas. So curious to see how much it's going to cost to fill up. Obviously, gas prices here in California suck, so I'll be over $5 a gallon, 47 gallons, you do the math. But anyways, that's it guys, wrapping up the video. Again, huge shout out to the team at Coastline, DJ, Sam, Bree. You guys crushed it. Thank you so much for your support, getting me in, getting me out. I tagged them down below, go check them out. They're doing some really cool stuff over there. And also to Martine and the team over at Camper Van. You guys continue to be super supportive of me and the van and the channel and what we do. And, you know, for VanCompass and S&B for making great products. You know, you guys are really putting out some really great products. And, you know, I'm excited to continue to report back on how these go. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, any questions you might have, drop them in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.